Good morning, Flc Run Club. So today with worship, we're going to start off with prayer. Dear Lord, thank you so much for this day. I just want to pray for all of the healthcare workers that are helping us with the coronavirus and with the cases just going up and up. Just Lord, it seems like this is just continuing to grow and become a larger problem for us. Continue to be with us. The rest of us that are not healthcare workers, help us to have the strength to be able to cope with this. And Lord, be with us today as we study your word. In your name, amen. All right, so for our first text today, we're going to study Hebrews 12, verse 1, New King James Version. Therefore we also, since we are surrounded by a great cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight and sin which so easily ensnares us, and let us run with endurance the race that is set before us. So this text is neat because it's a metaphor for the race being compared to our Christian life. So for our next text today is Philippians 4:13, and this is another favorite text of mine. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. With this text, we can, with Christ, we can be able to cope in every situation. All right, for our walk, run, talk, our topic is on form. You may have seen runners that are just gliding along, and it looks like they're running effortless. But with run mechanics, it's determined by strength, flexibility, and how our bodies are built. With better run form, the easier it's going to feel. All right, we're going to start off with upper body posture. And when you're running, you want your chin up and you want to be looking 50 feet out. You want to stay loose in your shoulders, and you want your ears in line with your shoulders. And then you want your elbows close to your sides, and you want your thumbs up and your hands open. And if you had a line down the middle of your body, you want to, when your hands are moving, you want to make sure that they're not crossing over the middle or out. The idea is that you don't want to waste energy with your arms. All right, so then now we're going to do a little drill, and we're going to stand tall, and we're going to go on the balls of our feet with our chest open, with our chin up, eyes forward, and our hands on our hips, and we're just going to be like this and just take a step forward, like that. All right, so with that drill, just practice one thing at a time if you don't get all of the pieces right off the bat. And eventually, after a couple weeks of trying this drill, you will be able to get a little bit better running form. So once again, that's you put your hands on your hips, eyes forward, chin up, on the balls of your feet, and just lean forward and take a step forward. All right, and you can even do a little jog into it as well. So try again. All right, so next we're going to talk about how we land with our feet. So you can land with your feet on the forefoot, midfoot, or heel strike. And generally, with a heel strike, it's not as good because there will be extra force and impact on your limbs. Okay, and however, if you look at elite runners, a lot of them, you will notice that they use all the different types of how their feet land on the ground, the forefoot, the midfoot, and the heel strike. So do what's right for you. You want to make sure that your feet land under your center of gravity. So with those running tips, I hope they help you when you're running, and I hope you have a good run this week. All right, for today's warm-up, we're going to be doing core exercises. Why core? Well, you don't necessarily need a six-pack, but when you're moving all kinds of different planes of motion, you want to make sure that you're stable for your walking and running. All right, for 20 seconds, we're going to be doing high planks. So we're going to get into the beginning of a push-up position, but we're going to stay at the top of it. And we're going to stay as straight as possible from our feet to our shoulders. So next, we're going to be doing reverse crunches for 20 seconds. So carpet would be a little bit more comfortable, but you can do it on a yoga mat like this. All right, so our feet will be just touching the ground. And then you're just like this. Okay. All right, so now for 20 seconds, we're going to be doing flutter kicks. So just like this. Okay. All right, that's it for that one. All right, next we're going to do a full sit-up for 20 seconds. So if you have someone that is able to hold your feet, that'll make it easier. Ideally, you want to keep your feet on the ground. Okay, that's it for that one. All right, next is single leg sit-ups with our left leg for 20 seconds. Okay, that's it for that side. Now we're going to switch and do our right side. All right, so now as you get better with those exercises, you can do them longer than 20 seconds, but I was just trying to show you a few of them. And these core exercises are not always my favorite, but they really do help in running. All right, I just want to thank Lisa for her participation in last week's challenge, for taking a screenshot of her workout and posting it on the Facebook group. I just was hoping that we could get a little bit more community aspect with each other, sharing and encouraging each other in our running or walking workouts. All right, so I have a question for you to leave you for the future of the Forest Lake Church Run Club. I just want to ask you all, if we were to continue the Forest Lake Church Run Club past week 10 of the life groups that we're doing with the Forest Lake Church, how many of you would be interested in doing that? Of course, we have to wait for the stay-at-home orders in our various counties to be lifted. That way we can do a group run together. So most likely we'll be taking a break. And then once those stay-at-home orders are lifted, then we can possibly do a group run. So let me know what you think about that. Either send me an email or let me know some way. Thank you so much. Have a good week.